Yeah, she's on one, man. Like, I'm just sitting over here minding my business. I'm not hurting nobody, but they think that I'm the bad guy, which is crazy. And then they make up shit to try to justify the insane things that they say. The pigeon ain't competing.
Nothing wrong with feeding the birds, man. Oh, here's the little guys.
Watch this shit. You see if I can get them to land all over me.
What was that? Is that a scene in Mary Poppins where that lady feed the birds? There's a whole song about it. There's a song about feeding the birds. They're so little, yeah.
I don't know, if you want to lecture somebody, at least know what the fuck you're talking about. You know, I had another lady try to tell me that peanuts are bad for birds and you should be feeding them bread.
That's the opposite,
and I'm
right?
just sitting here like, where the fuck did you get that information? Bread is like the worst fucking thing you can feed any bird, even a duck. It causes issues with their feathers. People don't know this shit. They just start spitting off at the cuff. I studied these motherfuckers before I started feeding them. I know what they like. I know what they can and can't eat. And I've been feeding them for what, 5 years now, and they're all healthy. One of them landed on my cap earlier. I felt it. I don't know who it was though.
Those little ones are some sort of sparrow? What is that?
That's a brown-headed cowbird.
Yeah, that brown one, that little female right there.
That one, I don't know what she is. I don't know what she is.
Yeah, she got real close behind you.
She might be a female of the cowbird.
She's comfortable. She's got a white, what is that on her back? A white spot?
Yeah, probably just some little patchy shit she's got going on. Building my pigeons up, man. They're starting to trust me now.
How long have you been feeding the pigeons?
Probably since COVID started. Actually, I was feeding them before that at the hotel, but not over here.
You would feed them on your break at work at the hotel?
Lunch break. Before I left, I'd feed them. I had a couple of them that would just sit with me when I used to smoke weed back there. They just hang out. This whole damn bag of peanuts, man. Just opened this shit this morning. But to see what I'm doing in San Francisco of all places, and to think that I'm the bad guy is just crazy. I will never understand that. They won't say nothing to a thief or a junkie.
How about people? Yeah, people defecating and urinating on the streets, but they think that this feeding the birds is some sort of a health hazard.
That's just propaganda.
You understand what I'm saying? Like they'll green light one thing, but then they got a problem with something else.
It's weird what they pick and choose to fight over though. Like feeding animals, like really, I'm not feeding coyotes and shit. You know, that's
right.
Different. I understand that, or like raccoons, for example, but birds. These motherfuckers ain't hurting nobody.
No, they're not and on top of that, they're not even like a top tier pest when it comes to this city. This city has a big time rodent problem, right? There's a lot of rats and mice in this city.
These guys
look it up.
With propaganda. The pest control companies, they want you to think pigeons are all, dirty and their poop is all harmful and shit. If you look it up online, the actual stats. There's been probably less than 100 people that have gotten sick or died from bird poop in the past 125 years.
Right.
Like, that's a drop in the fucking bucket.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you got one person per year, and these people probably already immune compromised. If you can be around bird poop and that's gonna make you sick, you got something else wrong with you anyway. Because I've been around these birds for 6-7 years and I've never got sick. They land on me, I pet them. I've lived around their fucking shit. See if I can get my little buddy up here.
Oh, there she is with the white spot in her back again, right there. She's brave.
That shit kills me, man. That's another reason I just want to move. Like, people worry about all the wrong things out here. Like, you should be worried about who you vote for on November 5th. Don't be worried about what I'm doing.
Yeah, there's no really there's no like real fighting going on. No like anything going on. It's interesting. Like the crows are completely separate from the pigeons, and then
oh yeah, they get along nice.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like about the crows. They don't really care about the pigeons.
Yeah, no, they're not. Nobody's.
Raven will attack
None of these
these
birds are
motherfuckers. You don't
aggressive
care.
out here. The pigeons chase away the little sparrow or cowbird, whatever that is, every once in a while, but she's getting hers. She knows what she's doing.
I know being a bird's got to be a trip. Because like you said, the tiny ones, a pigeon walks up. I mean, that's like T-Rex going up to a velociraptor.
Yeah, right?
Then the crows come into the pigeons, it's the same thing. And then the raven will come over, and it's the same thing to the crows. And then when the seagulls come over, it's like them and the ravens are like the two top-tier dogs.
Right, and one red-tailed hawk circling over will scatter
Oh, yeah,
everybody.
That's everybody's. They're just gone. Them hawks show up, he would just... they just leave. They don't want nothing to do with no hawks. You see if Elton was still out there, or he went back up?
Yeah, he went back up. He was out when I came out at 8, and then when I got back at like 8:30, he was gone back up.
I told him I was going to be right back. Huh?
Yeah, same. Yeah, I went down there.
He might be going
Got a free coffee this morning.
Oh, from Phil?
Yeah.
It's your last day, man. It's on the house.
Yesterday he gave me a T-shirt, and today he gave me a free coffee.
Throw him aside with it.
Yeah, so now I got a work T-shirt. I look like I work at Georgia Zoo. I got the blue one.
Believe it or not, man, them things sell.
Oh yeah, I bet they do.
We got people all the time. We would have people that would come in there and not even buy a sandwich.
Oh yeah,
And
just
they
coming
would
to
be like,
look
"Hey,
at
man,
everything and
I'm
look.
in town from Pacifica, cool spot. You got how much are the shirts?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
$25
Right.
or whatever.
And the surf wax sells too.
Yeah, we get guys coming in to buy that too. That's for sure. Some people, a lot of people pick it up and smell it.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's
they
the
think
first.
it's soap.
Oh really?
Yeah, a lot of people think it's barred soap. They're like, "What is this?" And then we're like, "It's surf wax," and they're like, "What?"
Well, picking it up and smelling is what surfers do too. It's the first thing you want is you want to smell it to see what it smells like. So when it sits on your car and it warms up in your car, right, it makes your car smell good
I
too.
didn't know they had different kinds of waxes depending on the temperature of the water.
Yeah, you need cold water wax here. There's cold water and warm water.
Take that shit up. They don't eat this whole fucking bag a day. That's crazy. I expect nothing less from these guys, man. You guys can do that. I just can't believe people, man. Everybody's got a problem with birds.
I was just thinking that same thing. Like, well, where did the problem with birds come from? Because birds are, I don't know, they're not doing anything, are
Want
they?
to win the mayoral election? Just campaign on stopping bird shit. Oh, you'll probably get all the votes.
What do any of these birds eat insects, Brian?
The crows will eat them, and the little ones they'll eat bugs. Pigeons won't eat. I mean, they do forage.
So maybe the birds at the park eat the bugs, right? The birds that live at the park, they
Oh,
eat
yeah, for
bugs
sure.
because of all the water.
They eat all kinds of shit. The crows, they're scavengers. They'll eat carrion,
They'll eat anything.
rodents.
Yeah.
Like they don't.
They'll
cheese
go through
burgers. They
garbage,
have no fucks given about what they eat. I fed these guys pizza before. sub sandwiches, McDonald's cheeseburgers, French fries. Like I fed them so much shit, and they just tear it up every time. Every time. Look, he's attacking this fucking crow, that little bird. That's funny as hell.
That little blackbird.
He's got heart, man. He ain't putting up with this shit today.
All right.